A very common cliche we all know is money can't buy you love. And in this breaking story, the Billionaire Boys Club may even be able to buy less with it when time goes on. I'm going to show that to you in just a second. You don't want to miss what just happened, because we the people rise up. Before I show it to you, take a quick listen to this bite with regards to billionaires.
First, let me just say, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say I am just sick to death of billionaires telling regular people not to worry about what these incompetent people are doing.
You begin to wonder how much some of these billionaires in the Trump administration are aware of the effect on ordinary Americans.
Yeah, they don't have a clue, because one Bezos is spending millions of dollars getting married in Venice. The
lovebirds have landed in Venice. Amazon billionaire Jeff Bezos and his betrothed Lauren Sanchez have invited around 250 A-listers for 3 days of lavish wedding celebrations, to the ire of locals.
It's not a good thing. As usual, only those who have money can do this kind of thing. Venice is now the property of tourists. We who were born here either go to the mainland or have to ask them for permission to board a ferry.
Residents have come together in protest, galvanizing support from international NGOs who colourfully argued on a 400 square metre banner, if you can rent Venice for your wedding, you can pay more tax.
Or at least Bezos thought so. And of course, you have our very own president, once again, as per always, pointing fingers while he then does exactly the same.
Washington Post, I have to tell you, I have respect for Jeff Bezos, but he bought the Washington Post to have political influence. And I got to tell you, we have a different country than we used to have. He owns Amazon. He wants political influence so that Amazon will benefit from it. That's not right.
Oh, really, Donnie? That's not right? You mean like you had Elon Musk, another billionaire, basically buy your presidency for you while you use your money and power to enrich yourself and pressure reporters and journalism to leave you alone and stop questioning you? Well, in this breaking story, the people of Venice had just about a damn enough. And what they just managed to do to Jeff Bezos will blow your mind. Check this out.
Protesters forced Jeff Bezos to change wedding plans. Amazon.com founder Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez on Tuesday relocated their upcoming lavish Venice wedding celebration, a move cheered as an enormous victory by protesters whose recent demonstrations in the northeastern Italian city have highlighted the socioeconomic and climate damage caused by billionaires. Bezos, who is currently the world's fourth richest person, according to lists published by Bloomberg and Forbes, is set to marry Sanchez, a journalist, later this week, and the couple is planning to celebrate the occasion with a 3-day extravaganza costing an estimated $46 to $56 million, according to Reuters. We are very proud of this. We are nobodies. We have no money, nothing. The nuptial celebration has been relocated from the Scuola Grande della Misericordia to the Arsenale di Venezia, a historic fortified palace about 3 kilometers, 1.8 miles, away from the original location. Officials cited concerns for the security of guests, including several members of U.S. President Donald Trump's family. Members of groups including No Space for Bezos, Greenpeace Italy, and Everyone Hates Elon, which targets Elon Musk, the world's richest person, have staged a series of demonstrations, including one on Monday at which protesters laid out a massive banner with Bezos' face and the message, "If you can rent Venice for your wedding, you can pay more tax," in Piazza San Marco. Responding to the celebration's relocation, Tommaso Cacciari of No Space for Bezos told the BBC Wednesday, "We are very proud of this. We are nobodies. We have no money, nothing. We're just citizens who started organizing, and we managed to move one of the most powerful people in the world," Cacciari added. "There's only one thing that rules now. Money, money, money. So we are the losers." Venice resident Nadia Rigo told Reuters. We who were born here have to either move to the mainland or we have to ask them for permission to board a ferry. They've become the masters. In the United States, critics contrasted the stratospheric cost of Bezos' celebration with the multi-centibillionaire's history of personal and corporate tax dodging and the hyper-capitalist system that enables it. Jeff Bezos is worth $230 billion and is reportedly spending $20 million on a three-day wedding in Venice while sailing around on his $500 million yacht, former U.S. Labor Secretary Robert Reich said Wednesday on the social media site X. If he can afford to do that, he can afford a wealth tax and to pay Amazon workers a living wage. Hello? While no space for Bezos, organizers are celebrating their victory and have canceled plans to fill Venice's canals with inflatable crocodiles in a bid to block celebrity guests from accessing the Scuola Grande della Misericordia, they said they still plan on protesting the festivities by holding a No Bezos, No War rally and march. It will be a strong, decisive protest, but peaceful, Federica Tonanello of the Social Housing Assembly Network told Euronews Wednesday. We want it to be like a party with music to make clear what we want our Venice to look like.
I started this off with a cliche that money can't buy you love, but there's also another one that you might likely well know. The meek shall inherit the earth. I'd like to take a moment and remind all the billionaires, the oligarchs, both in the U.S. and, of course, many of them abroad in places like Russia, China, and, of course, all hiding someplace between Switzerland and Cyprus, that the meek outnumber the billionaires by about 7,999,999,000 to whatever. Be careful. You keep pushing, and one day one of those movies you've enjoyed about the meek rising up and tackling, about David beating Goliath, you may just find yourself on the other end of that yacht, on the other end of that golf course, on the other end of that. You guys stay frosty.